Lady of the land, I have a right to cover my face. I'm the first lady of the land. Nobody can stop me from covering my face. You can't prove that I'm one of them. You can't. Blong, 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 blong. И стою 20 часов и дожидаюсь. Чего я дожидаюсь? Губернатор подписал бумагу, я видела это своими глазами. Вы думаете, что я вам вру?
Well, with Donald Trump sinking even deeper into the perversion of democracy by literally declaring himself a king yesterday, the news media is facing a challenge that it has never faced in the 236-year history of the American presidency: how to keep track of how many crimes the president has committed publicly, how many laws the president, who thinks he's a king and proclaimed himself a king yesterday, has violated publicly. In a normal presidency, the running count at this point is 0. And that usually remains the running count through every day of a normal presidency. Normal presidents do not publicly violate the law. I had a running tally going in my head for the first day or two of the Trump presidency of how many times he'd violated the law, but I, for one, lost track. And so today, with the help of a list compiled by the New York Times, we here at The Last Word, led by intrepid producer Stephanie Kovacs, have counted at least 22 actions that appear to be violations of law, including violations of the Constitution, many of which have been at least temporarily blocked by judges. The New York Times list includes Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, accessing sensitive data systems at the Treasury Department, trying to dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development, including by placing thousands of employees on leave, enabling agency heads to summarily fire some career federal employees without obeying civil service protections, Elon Musk overhauling the executive branch, blanket spending freezes, trying to end birthright citizenship, taking funds from cities that don't cooperate with the federal Trump immigration enforcement. The Washington Post reports today that Donald Trump is not fully obeying the orders of federal judges. Quote, federal judges have blocked President Donald Trump's attempts to freeze trillions in federal grants and loans, halt billions in foreign assistance, and dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development. But in each case, the administration has said it still has legal authority to do at least some of those things, prompting judges and those challenging Trump's actions to accuse him of failing to comply. Legal experts said the administration's aggressive maneuvers have approached the red line of openly flouting court orders as Trump and his top aides and advisors assert vast presidential powers. Yesterday, Donald Trump asserted kingly powers, literally kingly powers, in a post on social media announcing his attempt to overrule local law in New York City that has successfully reduced traffic gridlock in New York City. Donald Trump said congestion pricing is dead in Manhattan. All of New York is saved. Long live the king! Exclamation point. President Donald J. Trump. Accompanied by this grotesque representation of a truly mad, an imaginary king wearing a gold